Today we're celebrating all things Korean because I love all things Korean. Well, maybe not him. This is a hemul sundubu. What's the meat? That's seafood. Seafood. Hemul sundubu. Seafood soup that's apparently eaten with a spoon and chopsticks with rice, I believe, with rice. Okay, and then we've got our condiments here. So this one, obviously spinach. This one is the famous kimchi. This one, that's dried fish, like anchovies or something. Yeah, okay. This one is seaweed with cucumber. And this one?
Ground meat, sir, with sesame leaves.
Is it in an omelette? No? Not in egg? Right. Okay, and then this one?
Fish cake.
And that's fish cake. And last one?
Bean sprouts.
Bean sprouts with, how are they? It's a bean sprout salad. Oh, leek. Leek?
Leek, sir. The onion leeks. Onion leeks.
Oh, like a leek. Right. Right. Okay. All right. Can I help you?
No.
We're actually videoing.
Here's my money.
Okay, so later on, we're going to the BTS Pop Up shop. And BTS, if you don't know, is a Korean K-pop boy band. But this one's a first for me. And it's quite nice. What's your favourite Korean dish? Because I don't know all that much about Korean food. If you could put that in the comments, I think I'll try everything that every subscriber recommends. Because I've got a lot to learn about Korean food. Oh, this is spicy. Well, this soup's really spicy. Whoa! That fish cake. It's quite nice. And this is the seaweed with cucumber. Tastes like seaweed with cucumber. And this is the fried fish. I think it's like anchovies with sesame seeds. It's not too fishy. The deep fried little fish. It's not too overly powerfully fishy. And kimchi. Using this clip-on lavalier mic for the first time, and when you've got it on and you're all settled, it's great. But if you need to make a camera adjustment or do anything, you've got to take it off and then thread it down through your shirt. Well, it's pretty good. The deal is you get a main dish and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 side dishes for 380 pesos, which is pretty good. It's a pretty good deal. And the kimchi is pretty good. And noisy. Get my own Boki mukbang going. These little sides. Yeah, 7 sides. So the Korean food market, it's a pretty crowded market at the moment. And still, there's a premium. A lot of restaurants are charging a premium for their food, and some of them it's very, very expensive. So 380 pesos. The idea is it's around about 380 pesos, sometimes a little bit more for a main course. You can also have a little barbecue set up as well. But about 380 pesos for a main course, and with that main course you get these 7 sides, which is a pretty good deal. It's time to go and explore the K-rock phenomenon known as BTS, which I'm told, if you translate it from the Korean, means bulletproof boy. All right, I'm all dressed up, and you may be wondering why. Well, it's because I'm going to a shop, the BTS Pop Up shop. So this is the BTS Map of the Soul Pop Up shop, Map of the Soul 7 Pop Up shop. And if you're not in your teens any longer, you probably haven't heard of BTS. Well, they're a Korean boy band, and they had the best-selling album in the world in 2020. And if you're thinking Korean boy bands are a little bit too lightweight for me, well, they based Map of the Soul 7 on Carl Jung's Map of the Soul. And Carl Jung was a Swiss psychiatrist who invented analytical psychology. I don't quite understand it all because I haven't finished listening to the album yet. So the idea is with this pop-up shop that you go online to Morning Call and you book a slot. And there's something like 30 slots per hour. If you want to walk in, you can go and wait. And there's generally about 5 people an hour who are allowed in. So it's not really very effective. They're not going to get like a heck of a lot of people through. But then again, it's the pandemic. So this is the waiting area for walk-ins, of which I'm one, because they're saying that they're going to let more than 5 people in. It looks like they're letting about 20 people in actually. And then there are 30 slots an hour, which you can book on Morning Call, except I went on Morning Call and the slots are all booked. And they only had slots up until the 6th of June. So I don't know if this pop-up shop closes on the 6th of June or if they're only kind of booking around about a week ahead. We're still waiting. Well, it looks like we can go in, maybe. We're making our way towards the door and the excitement builds. I haven't got one. Right. I've just sat there for an hour after talking to one of your people here. I've waited for an hour because I was told to sit and wait for an hour and then I could come in. No one told me to get a number.
Someone will go to you to get for a moment.
Well, that was an interesting experience in product marketing. I don't think there was anything in there that interested me in the slightest. It seemed a little bit pricey, but then again, you know, you'd expect that kind of thing. I think if I was about 12 years old, I'd find something like that really, really exciting and interesting. And obviously, this kind of thing isn't set up for middle-aged men. I do understand that, but I can't really see its appeal extending much past the teens.